So anyway, I'm gonna try to talk about this movie pretty quick because I don't have much to say about it. I definitely have more to talk about the next movie. But yeah, this movie is 2019, Will Smith, and I was underwhelmed by when I saw the trailer, and I was underwhelmed by the film. And let me just paint you a picture of what the premise is. So it's Will Smith. He is the greatest sniper of all time, and he is done being a sniper, working for some organization. He's done with it, so he decides to retire, but the organization he works for does not want him to retire, so they send a clone of him because he's the best sniper in the world. So they cloned him. So they are sending another Will Smith clone to fight Will Smith, and this is a younger Will Smith, of course, because they say the clone was made in 1994 or something like that. Um, so he'd be like 20 whatever now. And so yeah, basically it's young Will Smith versus old Will Smith, and if that intrigues you, sure, but it didn't really intrigue me that much. And one thing positive I'll give it is the effects are good for that, for the de-aging. Like Will Smith, when he's young Will Smith, he looks pretty much just like he did in when he was younger, right? In the 90s and stuff. So it's pretty impressive. Wow, 26% on RT, pretty impressive. Yeah, 26% on the critic side, but it's like 80 something on the audience. So you can't really go by the Rotten Tomato scale. I don't think that it's fair. But I think it deserves more than a 26%, but it deserves less than an 80 something percent. So I'd be somewhere more in the middle. The IMDb ratings like 5 point something. That's more where I would put this, more around there. It's just sort of a lot of the same again. We've seen all this shit. We've seen the sniper that's about to retire, but the company doesn't want to. Yes, the details are different, but it's the same basic shit again. But they have this technology to make people de-age, so I feel like that they wrote this just for that almost. It seems like anyway. And it's just not that good. I ended up watching. Oh my god, you watched it? Let's talk about it. Let's get you in, buddy. If you want to come into the... Oh, you are here. Okay, let's go. Hello, hello. G-Bergs.
Oh!
Yes! We got G-Bergs. Let's see if we can get your face to stick on here. Oh, yeah. Come on. Please stay. Yeah, baby. Okay. So you actually did watch this. You said you might not be able to finish it, but you got it done. What do you think?
I did. It was alright.
Right?
Cool.
That's pretty much exactly how I feel. It was very okay. And honestly, it was a little bit of a chore for me to get through. I had to watch it in like 16 different, like 15-minute sittings. I watched it in little bits.
That's not the sign of a good movie to me.
Right? I didn't really love it, but I did like let me give real good credit to the first 3 minutes of the film. I was into it for the first 3 minutes. It was
Me
like
too.
there was cool shots. They have this train going on that, like with a crazy wide angle fish lens that it just looks so crazy, fisheye lens. The train's like going like this, like chuk, 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 and just like building you up for he's about to shoot somebody on this train. It's very. I was pumped. It was well edited and well paced, and then it started to slow down.
Big time.
After the 3 minute mark, but it's not terrible. This isn't the worst thing ever, but I don't know. I think I expect more. I especially think because I think this is an original concept as far as I know. I could correct me if I'm wrong, but Stevie Blunder put the ass emote with your face on it. Yeah, nice. 3 times. Fart, nice, good stuff, everybody.
I was getting a little bit of a Emperor Palpatine creating stormtroopers kind of vibe.
Yeah, totally.
I know you said it's an original idea, but I was kind of like, this is drawing from a few
different
things.
Even original ideas now are gonna take from other stuff, right? For the most part, almost
in quotes.
Yeah, almost anything is gonna take from something else, though. But yeah, I totally see what you mean there. They have this. He's the head of this Gemini, the namesake of the movie, this Gemini corporation. They're responsible for, like, you can hire them to kidnap and kill people. They're not a good organization. I don't think you're supposed to like Gemini. But yeah, that's sort of the plot, is that he's creating these Will Smith clones. And these shows that there's at least 2 clones, and then you have the original old Will Smith. And then he says there's no other ones, but, like, I don't know. I feel like that they were saving that for if for some reason this did really well, which I don't think it did that well, but I don't really know. I feel like they were maybe saving it for a sequel, like, oh well, we have Will Smith's clones in the roster, just waiting for a sequel just in case. But like, cause they could say that, right? Even though he said that there weren't any, they could be like, oh well, he lied, cause he's the bad guy. But anyway, I don't think that's gonna happen because this movie didn't do that well. But I don't think it, like, no one talked about it. I haven't heard anything like good from friends or anything about it. I
just remember seeing the trailer for this, and everyone was kind of like, "Whoa, more than one Will Smith!" And then I never heard of it.
Yeah,
never heard of it again.
Yeah, but it's like whatever. Sounds like a Blade Runner and Terminator, etc., but worse. Those and those are robots. This is clones, so it's a little different, but I see what you mean. And yeah, definitely those movies are definitely way better than this. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't have much to say. I started by saying I don't have much to say about this other than it's super okay. The first 3 minutes were great. Then it slowed down hella lots after that.
It's like a big bowl of vanilla ice cream, this movie, man.
Yeah, because it's like, so plain, so whatever.
It's just like,
it's fine. It's nothing offensively bad or anything.
And it's not gonna hurt you, like, but it's not your favorite dessert, you know?
No, yeah, it's true. Although I don't know, I love vanilla ice cream though, but that.
Me too. But you can add a little chocolate sauce or some nuts maybe or something.
Yeah, I'm about the nuts on the ice cream. Anyway, we're getting a little off topic. SLXM Reaper, moi. What are you saying? What does that mote say? Whoa, I can't read it, but that's okay. How's it going, SLXM Reaper?
It says Savage Squad hype.
Oh, yeah, that one. But what's the other one say?
Oh.
Savage Squad?
I think it says Satan Squad.
Satan Squad. Oh, edgy. Welcome. Welcome, very SLXM edgy. Reaper. I'm gonna get Stevie, would you actually please shout out SLXM Reaper if you would? Or if you want to just say no, like you do, that's okay too. But anyway, Gemini Man. The movie's called that because Will Smith, or one of the Will Smiths, is a Gemini Man. Because he was created by the company Gemini. But I don't know, the dialogue is just, everything is so average in it. It's hard to be mad at it, but it's hard to be like, this is really good, because it's not really good. It's derivative of a lot of stuff. The action sequences are good, I guess, but it's nothing that hasn't really been done already.
I gotta disagree with you a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I think a lot of the action is kind of, well, for me it's lost just whenever I see a CGI person.
Okay.
They never move.
Okay.
They never move like a person's supposed to move.
Okay, I agree with you on that. That was actually, you reminded me of something, because when they do the fight scene where they're actually they're in that cave or whatever and they're fighting each other, the two Will Smiths.
The catacombs.
I totally know what you mean by that, because they're fucking, the way they're moving is just not quite right. It's like
it just looks wonky.
It's like looks a little cartoony or like fast or like choppy or something. I totally agree with that. So not everything, but by action sequence I mean shit like him on the bike, that one was good. Like I like that one. But
I thought the bikes were cool. Sorry to jump in here, but
no,
when he started like beating him up with the dirt bike, I'm like, hey, this is getting a little ridiculous here. Like the way he could move it and stuff, I'm like, I don't know.
He's a super soldier.
Right when the clone guy goes up on like a column, while Will Smith's down on the street, and all I kept thinking about was like, Will Smith, why don't you just turn around real quick? Because like he can't turn around up on a thing that's only 2 feet wide that he's driving on.
Yeah.
And he's got a dirt bike. But anyway, yeah,
No, that's
just
fair.
little nitpick.
Yeah, that's fair. A lot like it's an action film, so there's gonna be shit like that that's not really realistic. You can maybe let it slide, but yeah, I totally get that. Go ahead.
Yes, yeah, I could have let that slide, but something that just popped in my head. There's a scene where Will Smith throws a grenade off a wall at younger Will Smith.
Right.
Younger Will Smith shoots the grenade, and it bounces off the wall and back towards old Will Smith. I'm like,
would the grenade just
what?
explode if you shot it?
Yeah, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I don't know the science, so I let that slide. But yeah, maybe you're right. And also, it was a weird grenade, right? It was like a. It
looked all metallic.
It was like a science grenade.
We were supposed to think that.
So maybe it works differently than a regular grenade, and I don't know how a regular grenade even works. So yeah, when it comes down, you gotta get the Mythbusters in here to figure that shit out. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Either way, it was kind of goofy,
yeah,
and like the idea that he could shoot a ball like perfectly and bounce it.
Oh yeah, it's for sure a bit over the top action movie.
Just a little bit,
undoubtedly. But yeah, no, overall super okay. Super okay film. Nothing, in my opinion, it's not extraordinary. But yeah, I'm running out of shit to say.
I'm gonna throw my rating in here, and
are we done?
I'm just gonna step out for a hoot real quick.
Okay, because I think I'm done too. So go ahead, step out for a hoot. When you're back, we'll be doing Mystery Man probably. 6 out of 10 Bergs. No, says Stevie. 6 out of 10. Yeah, that's. I'm actually probably gonna give it a little lower than that. But
I probably should have, honestly.
It's too late.
It's too late.
It's too late.
It's already in.
It's in. It's in concrete. But yeah, here's the board. So I'm gonna write what I think of this movie. And again, I'll just reiterate some of the major points. Yeah, it's the first 3 minutes were super cool, well edited, exciting, and then it's just slowed down, and I was bored for a lot of it. But it's well made. The acting's pretty good for the most part. I feel like Will Smith was maybe phoning it in a little bit, but it wasn't terrible. And kind of fun with the action sequences and stuff. And like I said, the de-aging effects are pretty good, but like we said with the fighting, with the CGI people, looks a little weird sometimes, the way they're fighting. But a very okay movie. Not bad, not great. Very okay. Gonna give it a rating here. Well, G-Bergs gave it 6 out of 10. I'm gonna put on, this is the Sugar Daddy Jones instrumental by Patrick Swayze. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna give this 5.4 out of 10 studs. That's what I feel about this. .4 out of 10 thugs. 5.4 out of 10 thugs. Okay.